Hello, welcome back. We're gonna try to get through this real quick because I'm babysitting my mom's new kitten, Charlie, while she's at work. And he's a handful. Okay, so we're gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. What are we going through today? Well, we're going over this. That's a really nice pause. There it is. Michael Alberto made a video with the help of technicals. You can't tell me that it wasn't. I believe that Michael said it was. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do this real quick, shall we? I don't think we're definitely not going over the whole thing. Okay. So let's do it.
At his content at a surface level, he seems like an okay guy. He makes content about drama, with some of his most popular videos being trying to redeem quote-unquote falsely accused individuals.
I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if his most popular videos are redeeming falsely accused individuals at all. But okay, sure.
He also criticizes online figures who engage in bad practices, such as slander, doxing, and engaging in things related to hacking. The thing is, Diorio engages in all of these himself. For today's video, we are going to criticize Diorio. I'm going to do this by simply going over a few controversies he's covered and been involved in. My main goal with this video is to give you guys the facts of each case, and then show you, the viewer, how Diorio has treated each of them, and also how he's treated stories involving me. Because when you do this, when you put everything right next to each other, you paint the picture of a malicious, bad-faith, uncredible commentator who pretends to have some sort of journalistic integrity. Diorio is the type of person.
Okay, shut up. Hold on. I agree. As someone who Nicholas Diorio hates, for no reason, mind you, I agree. Bad faith, malicious. Okay. Anybody who Nicholas Diorio has set his eyes upon will say he's bad faith and malicious. Okay. But maybe that's just us being bad faith back. You know what I mean? Now, for me, like I said, he has zero reason to hate me. But he has a lot of reason to hate you, Michael, unfortunately, because, as you said just a little bit ago, and as you said all on Twitter, you accused him of doxing. Are you kidding me? And technically, I would hate you if you accused me of acting like I had journalistic integrity. I'm sorry. Journalists don't have as much integrity as some of these commentators do. Okay? All right? Because none of us are going to dox someone for our story. None of us are going to show up to somebody's house to get an interview. You know what I mean? Okay? Yeah. Journalists don't have as much integrity as commentators. And the reason why Nick is seen as the arbiter is because his videos are really good. Okay? Like, Nick hates me. That's fine. I don't particularly like Nick, but I do like his videos. So, regardless of whether, there's this whole section that was clearly written by technicals. And this whole section talks about how, oh, well, here's this case with Zaptai. And here's how Nick was ultra charitable to Zaptai. But I guess, we did this on Clear as Mud a little bit, and we got a little bit of information. I didn't know Nick made 3 freaking videos on Zaptai. Technically, it's 2. The third one is just like a 5-minute video, I think, of him and Tommy. I didn't even watch them because I don't care. Look. Hold on. Let's do it. Hold on. When it comes to Zaptai and Zero, the only thing that matters is that they e-dated. Okay? They e-sexted. That's all that matters. They're both degen. Okay? Anybody that e-dates is degen. I don't think Nick's ever e-dated. So, W Nick for not e-dating. L Michael for e-dating. Okay? Or is it L? I don't know how it would look in the camera. Which one? We'll find out when I upload this, because I don't want rewatch my videos. I watch my videos with my viewers as a way to connect with them, I think that it's important to build that kind of relationship. We're watching together for the first time. Okay? Anyways. So L. Michael for e-dating. I think Augie e-dated at one point. But then he came back, into the arms of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen to that. His roommate, he started e-dating, but then they met up. But I think now they're in like some cringe long distance relationship, which isn't degen, but it is still cringe. Okay. Anybody that e-dates is cringe. Men only, not women. That women have valid reasons for e-dating, for meeting people online. It's a dangerous world out there, whatever they say. Men, on the other hand, if you cannot find a girl IRL, and the only way for you to meet girls is online, there's an issue. I'm sorry. There's something lacking in your ability to socialize in the real world. Okay? And you can fight me in the comments all day long. And you could talk to me about how, oh, well, so and so, they met online and they're married and they have a great relationship. That's great. But if you're not like a multimillionaire who's super busy and all over the world and working all the time, and they don't really have time. Okay? Most of the men in this community have plenty of time. Okay? They have plenty of time to go out into the real world. I know it's scary. And meet a girl. And if you can't, and the only way you can meet them is online, well, that either says something about your skills and your riz, or just your social inability, your social lack, your lack of, I don't know. It means you're a degen. I don't care. Okay, so there's that. So L. Michael, go out into the real world and meet a girl. Are you in college? Should be pretty easy. Okay. But no, I agree. Nick is bad faith. And he's malicious when he doesn't like you. And that's fine. Because on this channel, we're malicious and bad faith when we want to be. And we're good faith and ultra charitable. And actually, we're never ultra charitable. I'm never ultra charitable. I don't know. Probably because I'm a bitch. Anyways. So there's this section, and it's just like, oh, zero zap tie. Here's why Nick was so wrong about it. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Where is pull up for precise seeking? What? Pull up? What is pull up?
Wondering. Chat, do you know what's wrong with that? Can chat figure out what...
I don't know what is pull up for precise seeking? Oh my god. So much useless zap ties here. By the way.
He was breaking the law. Not to mention, he made a video. Nicholas Diorio is a popular commentary video essay channel.
Oh no! Look what I did. That's a shame. That's a shame. I did that. Oh. But what I wanted to point out, I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore because it's gone. So it is what it is. Where else? Jesus Christ, are we still doing this? Holy crap. Where's section 2? Is this it? Where is it? How do we get there? We don't know. Who knows? I did not time this one.
But then immediately admits it has issues with it. And then tells people
my god, we're 27 minutes and 57 seconds in, and it's still the zap tie bullshit? Okay, wait. Where are we? Where's section 2? Is this not it?
It might be screenshots of DMs, who knows, but
Screenshots of DMs.
I said something I thought would be good content on Augie's kickstream. Diligent, prominent eagles or affiliated with you or by people to watch Turkey Tom's credits Diorio's situation if they don't like his. Dudes cannot be associated with you or your research support you.
Section 2.
So, now that we've
hey,
discussed friends
shut
or
up.
fans who are
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
support you.
Oh, I got it sped up. Ha ha ha. Why don't you have chapters? Lame. Nick would have had chapters. I'm just saying, Michael. I'm just saying. Nick would have had chapters for us to react to properly. Okay? Without all that hullabaloo. And you really didn't need to spend 28 minutes and 36 seconds on Zaptai and Zero. Because literally, they both E-dated and they both had E-sex. D-gen. Side-eye. Bombastic side-eye. Okay? I don't give a shit if Zero's married now or where Zaptai is on his life. In his life. Because the fact of the matter is, yeah, E-dated. There's no going back from that. Okay? There's just no going back. Yeah, E-dated and you had E-sex. Okay? We used to call it cybering. It's gross. It's degen. And there is no going back. You should be canceled for that alone. Everyone that E-dates should be canceled for E-dating. Even my friends that I talk to behind the scenes that have E-dated, canceled. They very well know my opinion on the matter. Jesus Christ. I can do a whole video about how against E-dating I am. And it would be probably just as long as my video about how against minors being on the internet I am in general. At all. All minors. Anyone 18 or younger than 18. If you're not 18 and over, you get YouTube Kids. Okay? I don't care if you're 17 years, 11 months, and 28 days old. YouTube Kids. Point blank period, as Xylee would say. Okay? You don't belong online. Even the people under 18, like even my viewers or my followers, you don't belong online. I'm sorry. Don't go anywhere though, because then, you'll have to unsubscribe from me. But you don't belong anywhere. Online. Go outside. Everybody go outside. Let's continue.
So, now that we've discussed Zaptai, let's talk about how Diorio has lied about me. It starts on a late-night Augie kick stream back in early April. Augie asked me why people in his community were mad at me. I specifically started talking about a certain prominent e-girl named Courtney, who was not very happy with me. Content creator Bo Blacks then joked that she might have skeletons in her closet. I played along with this non-serious joke and said that there might be screenshots of DMs of her saying bad words.
Courtney or whatever, they're just like seething.
Air it out. I want to hear you talk mega shit about
I bet
Courtney.
Courtney has a lot of skeletons in her closet.
True.
There might be screenshots of DMs, who knows, but
Screenshots of DMs.
I said something I thought would be good content on Augie's kick stream, like I always do, this time about this girl named Courtney. Augie would later end his stream, then raid my kick stream. After going to bed and waking up, my many run-ins with Diorio would start the next morning. Diorio would tweet out, "Who cares if a Twitter..."
What happened to that? Wait. What What happened to the rest of the conversation? Did I hear it on this video? Hold on.
there might be screenshots of DMs, who knows, but
Screenshots of DMs.
I said something I thought would be good content on Augie's kick stream, like I always do, this time about this girl named Courtney. Augie would later end his stream, then raid my kick stream. After going to bed and waking up, my many run-ins with Diorio would start.
Wait. Was it on this video or not? Where it shows the rest of the conversation, where they're like, where they start like, where they're talking about, where like he says, it's not like I was gonna send it to a college. Am I insane? Am I being gaslit into believing that conversation? Oh, we'll carry on.
The
We'll
next
try.
morning, Diorio would tweet out, "Who cares if a Twitter reply girl says bad words in private?" Exactly, Diorio. Who cares? Who cares if she said it? Who cares if I screen capped it? Screenshotting messages isn't weird at all. Legit, every person does it. Even Courtney herself admitted to also screen capping DMs of people saying the same thing in the middle of the drama.
No, but like, the thing is, like, of course, I have screenshots of my friends saying problematic shit because it's funny.
Where's the outrage mob against her for doing
I don't think that it's actually, it didn't start as an outrage mob against you. I know it felt like that. It probably felt like that. And I might be wrong. But I don't think it started as an outrage mob against you. I think it just started as people were shitting on you. And then you went all flamenco on them. Like, and don't get it twisted. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you're just being bad faith malicious. Okay? I'm just saying. Everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say you went flamenco on them. Were you like, what? Alright, would it make it better if I said you went pistol on them? Okay? You're freaked out. I don't think it was like an outrage. However, that's a good point. You and Courtney should not be trusted. With DMs, in VCs, nothing. Good point. Point taken. Okay, cool. Courtney's not trusted. You're not trusted. W. Michael on that.
doing the same thing?
But
Bonus
also
meme,
L
here is
because
me-
you can't be trusted. And people who screenshot DMs, that's fucked up. Okay? That's fucked up. Anybody that I'm in DMs with, if you're screenshotting my shit, that's fucked up. That means that you're, even if it doesn't come out, it means you're planning on using it for something. You're keeping it for a reason. Now, in this case, I believe that Michael and Courtney both screenshot DMs and do all that for lols to like shit on people. Fine. This doesn't make it not fucked up though. Okay? In my book. And this is the true and correct and objective opinion. Because the game's called I Win.
me on my Twitter circle saying I'm against leaking DMs and I wouldn't post Courtney's DMs following the conclusion of the stream and before the drama had even started on Twitter. And to this day, I have never released them. It was an offhanded joke that meant nothing. And it wasn't even my joke. Diorio would then go on to signal boost a lie that I had threatened to contact her school on the stream and that I was trying to ruin her life. For those of you who live in reality, I said the exact opposite on the stream.
What is your motivation behind saving these screenshots? Like, that sounds crazy.
Originally, I was saving them to be funny, to just like randomly send them in group chats. I'm not gonna be that. I'm just gonna be like at like her college or whatever to like fuck with her.
Give it to her college?
No, I'm
What?
not gonna do that. I'm not gonna.
Hold on
Wait,
now.
what?
You sound.
Yeah,
dude, What started this like life ruination journey that you have against Courtney now?
I'm not doing anything.
I know. Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not actually gonna.
Now, so like that was so fair, Michael, fair. Okay. Now I know a lot of people are like, well, it's kind of weird for you to say. I'm not gonna like send it to her school or anything. That is weird. However, think about where the frick Michael comes from. Okay. What kind of methods do these people, not Michael himself, but the community that he was in, okay? Like America First and whatnot, Ethan Rao, the Groypers, right? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. I'm not degen enough to be deep into that lore. However, isn't that the method that they use? I'm pissed off at you because you betrayed me. So now I'm going to find a way to life ruination, right? And so like, how do you life ruination a girl who doesn't have a job, whose main purpose is being online, and who goes to school? You send screenshots of her saying the N-word to the school, right? That's what people do. So, yes, it's weird that you just said it. However, as the autism whisperer, I can tell it was a joke. However, and I can see that Augie and Bo Blacks and them kind of ran with the joke and, you know, for entertainment purposes. Just like you did your little, oh, I got some screenshots in my folder about her, as a joke. And so they were joking back. And yes, I agree. The community took it and ran with it, and then Courtney ran with it as well, for whatever reason, probably because she's a dumb e-girl. Who knows? Like, I don't know. I would never say, apparently he wants to send them to my school. Unless I knew that for a fact. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even allude to that unless I knew it for a fact. And apparently throughout this, she goes back and she's like, I wasn't actually scared of him doing that. But I gave him some personal information and I was hoping he wouldn't leak it. Well, maybe, I don't know, Courtney, for the future, don't do that. Anything you don't want public, don't say privately, okay? I don't care who you think this person is to you, okay? If you don't have, let me put it this way, okay? For people like you, okay, Courtney and Michael, okay? For people like you that cannot be trusted in the DMs, unless you have something against the person you're talking to, don't give them something to use against you, okay? So that way you guys can do your little degen things and not have to worry, okay? Point blank period. I don't know. I'm unlike these people, I am really against that. That's fucked up. It's just messed up, bro. It's messed up. Even, let me put it this way. This is how against it I am, okay? There have been times, okay, where certain creators have said that they've told me something in the DMs, okay, that they never told me. That they actually told me the exact opposite of what they're telling the public they told me in DMs. Okay? But I'm not going to blast them for it because it's not that fucking important. Okay? It's not that important to me to be like, as a matter of fact, so-and-so lied here because they actually said this and blast the DMs. That's how against it I am. People have verifiably lied about me on videos or streams, and the proof of such lie lies within DMs. Okay? That's how against sharing DMs I am. Now, granted, I did share Aiko's DMs about Matt, but I shared them with Matt. Okay? I shared them with Matt so that he had warning and so he knew what was going to happen. And I did say you can share them with like the Now Recording guys and you can share them with whoever privately. As long as they don't, okay? Because I didn't want it for the outside world. And the outside world being Twitter. Okay? And then, we all saw how that happened and where that went. But yeah, I'm super against it. Almost as much as I'm against e-dating and e-sexting. Because, y'all are just weird. Stop it. And people say I'm crazy. No. Every day that goes by that shit like this video happened where someone's talking about, oh yeah, I screenshot DMs, but so does she, and the girl's yeah, I screenshot DMs because lols for the lols. Every day that goes by that we find out another girl was trying to Me Too somebody, or that somebody else in the community was e-sexting or whatnot. Every day that goes by, I'm just I'm not the crazy one. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Holy shit. Because, like, this is nuts. This is nuts. Oh, we're 24 minutes in. Let's carry on.
Good. Well, I just want to make it clear. I don't actually plan to, like, fucking be and just, like, dump it on Twitter. I'm not actually going to do anything. It's not that serious. I'm not actually going to go, like, flamenco mode.
You're considering your options.
No.
Yo, chat, does this not sound nuts?
Why do you think I'm nuts? Why do you think I'm nuts now?
We just pulled, me and Dummy just pulled this completely out of our 5 minutes ago, and we're already like, hey, let's add Courtney to the call and see if she debates Michael.
See, like that, and Augie does say, like, we just literally pulled this out of our ass, and now it's entertainment. Okay, and that's all it was. You can't, it's not Nick's fault. It's not Augie's fault. It's not Bo Black's fault for where the rest of the world went with it. Not the world, the community. Which to some of you is the world because you're all fucking weird. But, like, it's not their fault how the community reacted to it. Okay? Now, I didn't, like, let me put it this way. Let me put it into perspective for you, Michael. I never watched the response to my Matt video, okay? Which was very similar to this. It wasn't even supposed to be about Matt. It just turned into a Matt video. It was supposed to be about Salvo. But I never watched any of the responses. Like, I didn't watch what Matt's response to it was. I didn't watch anybody talking about it or reacting to it. But I did see on Twitter that a bunch of people were going around saying that I shit on Matt's dead mom. Okay? That's bad faith. Sure. Okay? And I freaked out about it. Okay? And I took my break. Okay? Because in no way, shape, or form did I shit on Matt's mom. But I doubt that that's what Matt said in his response to me. I doubt that Matt was like, why is she shitting on my dead mom? Or anything even close to that. However, that's obviously how the community went with it. Because everyone was like, why are you shitting on Matt's dead mom? Why are you shitting on a dead person? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? When the fuck did I do that? Okay? And, like, that's bad faith. That's a bad faith interpretation of it because, and whether they were joking or not, at the time, it seemed like everyone was serious. And I thought about responding and showing the clip and being like, where the fuck? And then I was like, you know what? That's not important. It's not important because I know what I said. I know what my intention of the video was. I didn't mean it to be malicious. Okay. And how the rest of the audience and how the rest of the community took it really wasn't my problem. And it took me a little bit to learn that. So in this case, when everyone was like, oh my God, Michael Alberto, he tried to do Lifer Nation with Courtney because she didn't want to meet up with him. That's nobody else's fault but theirs. And if you know that you didn't do that, who fucking cares? Okay? Just some personal life experience advice to you. Okay? If you know you, fuck what everybody else says. Okay? Unless it's true. And then you just sweep it under the rug. Yeah, you take that broom and you sweep it. Okay? If it's true. But obviously you're not sweeping. You're spurging. I'm joking. We're being okay faith. We're not being exactly good faith. We're not being exactly bad faith. We're being okay faith. Okay?
Like, this is pathetic.
I legit clarified a million times. It's funny when Zaptai,
Law student, by the way.
sexy 14-year-old, and also says she's worth getting arrested for, we're all supposed to give him the best interpretation of that statement possible.
Fair,
but when you
fair.
joke around,
No, we're not. We're not supposed to. Like, Nick might do that all day long. But, no, it's not, like, that, I don't even care. I don't even care if it actually was a joke. That is a disgusting joke. Okay? But like I said, I don't give a shit about Zaptai or Zero or any of that. It's so fucking boring. It's so fucking stupid. The only time I want to hear another conversation about Zaptai or Zero is if Nick and Technicals get into another debate. And do not, hold on, big screen, do not give Nick shit for running from Technicals. Can you imagine if you were forced to loop on a subject over and over again? He made technically like 2.25, I would, or maybe like 2.5 videos, okay, about the situation, about Zaptai, okay? He made stream after stream after stream. He had his debate with Technicals, possibly debates, I don't know, okay? He had his conversations. They've done it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? And then you come out with this video and now he's going to have to respond to something. Okay? Who knows what he's going to respond to? He's taking his time because now he's Mr. Optics, whereas before he was just Mr. Malicious, but now he's like malicious but with some optics. And he's taking his time. But anybody who runs from Aiden has no right to go after anybody for running from anybody. Okay? You, Michael, you refuse to debate Aiden? And I think you guys did. I think you guys did debate, actually. But it was like forced. Like lyrics forced that onto you. Okay? You didn't want to do it. Because you were running from Aiden. And yet, you expect Nick to debate Technicals for like the umpteenth time about the same fucking subject. However, that would be extremely entertaining and I would absolutely watch it. However, I wouldn't care who came out on top. I would just want to watch it just for the blood sports of it. Because at the end of the day, they're both D-Gen E-Date E-Sexers. Okay? And that's it. That's all that anybody should care about. Is that they E-dated and they E-sexted. Gross. As adults, mind you. Grosser. Go outside. Go meet somebody. Except for Zero, because I guess he's married. Whatever. He probably met her online. Jesus Christ.
On stream about pointless screenshots. That's where Diorio draws the fucking line between being charitable and malicious. Speaking of that, in late 2022, Diorio got into that he actually said because he thought this clip was just jokingly narrative is so illustrating. Who is most divisive people online is
another friend from your group chat.
Oh yeah, is she your close friend?
Yeah, she's funny.
She is openly associated with many controversial communities, spaces on YouTube, and did it with the that is already she and Diorio into blackballing.
Where's my favorite
It's pretty clear when Courtney made that tweet to Diorio saying I was going to her college, she had never actually seen the clip of me on Augie's stream. Courtney was actually really generous to me and supplied where this originates from. It stems from a small streamer named Leia something, who sent a bad-faith DM to Courtney explaining what happened on Augie's kick stream.
Leia is the ultimate pot stirrer, okay? Because when Leia stirs that pot, shit gets cooking. Okay, I can stir that pot all day long and I can't even get a boil. But Leia will stir that pot on a simmer. On a simmer, okay? She'll stir that pot on a simmer. And then she'll get that shit cooking. In 5 minutes. Leia's a pro. Gosh darn it. I hate her so much. I hate her so much. She comes up with all these good ideas. Ugh. I wanted to do it privately. Like, do those ideas, like, privately. So that I can steal them publicly. And then make them my own. Because it just feels better for me to do it first. But yeah, I'll stir. I stir the pot and I can't even get a simmer. Leia stirs the pot slowly. She's stirring occasionally. Okay, and that shit gets cooking. Okay, she's a pro at it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Just saying.
Leia has also basically admitted she only sent that DM to cause drama and get Courtney to argue with me on the stream.
So I messaged Courtney to try and get her into the call with Augie, Dumpy, and Alberto because I like watching blood sports.
Courtney would later walk back what she said to Diorio.
So
So
good at it. So good.
basically, you have most of it. I obviously didn't think he was actually going to contact my school. And like, well, he doesn't know where I go to school.
Following this stream, Diorio would then try to run a fake Me Too narrative against
You know what?
me.
That's probably because Courtney's just been online too long. She's been online so long that when she hears that somebody said something or did something against her, she rolls with it publicly, which is stupid because then you end up looking like an idiot. I hope you learned your lesson. I like Courtney, but I would never be in DMs with her. Hell no. Hell no. At least not, like, openly. Like, if I was in DMs with her, it would probably be, like, to ask questions about a video I'm making or something. Who knows? Or, like, hey, that thing that... I need this thing. I know that you had tweeted it. Where's it at? Or something. Like I do to some of the people. Where I only message them when I need something. That's it. So, I've got lots of open DMs. But the majority of them... I need some information, and you're the person that's gonna provide it. So give me the answer. There's a pretty big YouTuber
For months.
who gets mad because that's the only time I message them is when I need something, and they're always like, "You only message me when you need something." Yeah. What do you want me to talk about? The fucking weather? I have nothing else to say to you. Jesus. Now give me the information. Call it a day.
Courtney was not happy that people like him ran that narrative, saying she never alleged anything sexual. In fact, she never even cared about the DMs I took of her saying bad words, apparently. Now, this might seem weird, as those who watch my streams likely know, hours leading up to the now infamous Kick stream, her and other orbiters were discussing how to blackball me from the community. And also, she actually did allege sexual narratives. She liked multiple Diorio tweets claiming that.
So I think there's something else going on. I think he's just like, maybe he's mad that I didn't want to meet up with him. I don't know.
But at one point, she admitted she lied, so thank you for clearing my name.
What does, like, I didn't want to meet up with him have to do with sexual anything? You like, that's like Edwin getting mad at Tipster for not meeting up for Menudo. Does that mean that Edwin was, or that Edwin was alluding to something sexual? Or Tipster was? I don't know how that... Whatever. You know what I mean, right? Anyways. Are you saying that Tipster and Edwin meeting up for Menudo was a sexual thing? Tell me, was it? Was Tipster and Edwin supposed to meet up for Menudo? Was it? I believe it. Thank you, Michael Alberto, for exposing Tipster and Edwin for meeting up for gay sex. I appreciate it. It has been confirmed. And that's the way it goes. You know, because that's the way it goes. Now, is that a real claim, Michael Alberto? Did I just make a real claim, or was I making a joke? And however the audience wishes to run with it. If I was a larger streamer or YouTuber, whatever, and the audience decided to go on Twitter and start saying that when Edwin and Tipster were supposed to meet up, they weren't supposed to meet up for Menudo, they were supposed to meet up for sex. If the audience decided to run with that and blast it on Twitter, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. At all. I didn't even need to say that it was a joke for it to still not be my fault. That's not my fault. And I would take no responsibility for it. Just like Nick and Augie and Blow Blacks have no responsibility for everything that happened to you. Okay? They just shit on you. Now, Nick does go hard. He does go hard. And there are dumb audience members that take everything he says as fact. Okay? There's people that are legit calling, you know, even still. Lyrics. Okay? I know you hate lyrics. Lyrics literally got caught liking Lolly. Argued and spurred about how it's, you know, he did the whole, like, I don't know. He did the whole, like, it's a 70,000-year-old dragon. Whatever. You know? He defended Lolly. Got ran off the internet. Came back. Tried to rebrand as some review channel. It didn't work out. He left again. Then he came back as if nothing happened. And he got accepted. Okay? So that's another thing. I'm just going to finish this off. Because we've been doing this, 41 minutes? Okay. So I know my previous stance on Nick, like being malicious and bad faith when he doesn't like someone. And I know that was my previous stance on Clear as Mud. And then they made some good points. People make good points. Because he's cool with lyrics. The Lolly Lover. He's cool with lyrics. He's cool with Lolly Lover lyrics. Who ran from the internet, came back. So who knows if he'd be cool with Tipster again? He could be. He's cool with John Swan. A few other males. And I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, Nick is a misogynistic, petty frat boy. And that's my true and correct statement. And there is, it's just objectively right. I'm objectively right. I'm objectively true about it, because this is my channel and the game's called I Win. So, thank you, Michael Alberto, for spending 51 minutes and 55 seconds to tell us that Nick is a petty, malicious frat boy who's misogynistic. Okay? But he might forgive you one day. And you guys might be cool again. Because, Michael, you're a male. That gives you an upper hand. Okay? Gives you an upper hand over me. Think about it, Michael. You accused him of doxing. And spurred out. But you still have a chance. Okay? You still very much have a chance to get on his good side. I don't know about now so much because, you're, colluding with technicals, and I guess that's, Nick's number one enemy, blah, 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 whatever. But you could have a chance. You could still come back because you're a man. Okay? Us annoying women will be stuck, hated by Nick, till the end of time. And that's okay. Because we're used to it. Because we could just say that it's misogyny. That's what I'm saying. So to conclude this message, Nick's a misogynistic petty frat boy. He will always be a misogynistic petty frat boy. I'm trying to be serious. Hold on. He's a misogynistic. He's totally 100%. The girls that he's okay with, I don't even want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. They don't count. Okay? Just because there's a lot of girls that he is cool with does not mean that I'm wrong. Because this is my channel and the game is called I Win. Don't forget to click that link in the description and help people help you. And y'all have a wonderful day and a good night. Goodbye.